What's going on, family? Live and direct on the air. Live and direct on the air. Y'all already know the brand. Freedom is a must. Freedom is definite a must. Hoping everybody's well, everybody's safe, everybody's healthy, everybody's enjoying life. Remember what I tell you, man. We only got one life to live, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's never promised, so we got to live for the day. So, a lot of brothers are talking about, situations with brothers that come out from doing a lot of time. You know, some come out, some is still in, or some come out and go back in. So I want to speak about that. So, a lot of brothers that do a lot of time, first of all, I came out mentally messed up out of New York State prisons. Mentally messed up. But I come out, I have support, I'm strong, and I held my shit down. I hold it down, man. Anytime that I got issues, I go to my therapist. You know who my therapist is? Other brothers like you that have been in there, that know the situation, that know ins and outs, that know, shit that go on up in there, and is able to relate with me about prison. I'm not going to no therapist that never been into prison, don't know about prison, watch prison movies, is told by somebody else about the prisons, and they don't know shit about the prison. I don't want them therapists, man. Them ain't real therapists. They're not true to, what we've been through in the prison. So I go to my peoples. I go to my peoples that have been in prison, that came out, changed their ways, doing big things, opening businesses, establishing things, family men. And I'll call a few of my boys up. I'll let them know, yo, listen, man, I'm stressed out. This is going on, what's up? And we able to relate with each other. That after that, I had my jail therapy. You know what I'm saying? I'm good to go. Brothers that keep me strong, don't give me bad advice. Always give me good advice. So, a lot of brothers talk about these brothers that was in jail 30 years, 39 years, come on, they go back in. We got to understand, man, that a lot of these brothers that did 39 to 40 years, it's 39 to 40 years, man. That's like 4 decades. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, of course somebody's going to be institutionalized. You did, you went in early. You did 40 years. It's a long time, in prison. A lot of things happen during 4 decades out in the prison while the persons were in prison. But a lot of brothers that come out with all these years, you got to understand that during them decades, their mother, their father, kids done die, family done die. They ain't got nobody to come home to. So when they come home to, they got no family. They try to rely on other people that in reality, those other people and people that we think is homeboys or homegirls is either not giving us good advice or is either not giving us no advice about, how to chill, how to stay out, how to this, how to that. A lot of brothers come home, they can't get jobs. Straight facts. Unless they know another brother or sister that's already connected, that's able to assist them with a job. If they don't have nobody to assist them with a job, right away, what's coming in your mind is the motive, I gotta go steal something, I gotta go stick somebody up, I gotta go this, I gotta go sell drugs because, you gotta survive, man. And the only way to survive is however it's gonna be that you gotta survive. You get what I'm saying? So, a lot of these brothers go right back into jail after they did all this time, not because of they love jail and they miss their cell and stuff like that. They just didn't have nobody out here to give them the good advice. They ain't had nobody out here to really push them to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And to keep them out. And half of these brothers, they ain't got family, man. So they really ain't had that push. So, they go back into, they try not to, but they go back into those ways, man. You know what I'm saying? And, we can't judge them for that, man. Everybody make mistakes. This world is made on mistakes, man. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't made out of mistakes, then everybody would be perfect. But we're not perfect, man. We're not perfect. Only God is perfect. So, I understand the topics that dudes are speaking about, that, brothers doing all this time, come out, go back in, this, that. I understand 150%. But you also got to understand, that brothers ain't got that backing, man. Brothers come out to nothing. You know what I'm saying? On Blue Boy, if I was him, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to speak too much about Blue Boy, man. If I was him, knowing who he was, what he has done, his life, you know, all that stuff, I would have came home, did movies, did things, differently. And I'm not even going to say differently because I don't know what Blue Boy came home to do. I know he came home, started working, or whatever it may be. That was that. That's all I know about that and the situation and why he went back up north. But I wouldn't have went back to New York City, that's one. I'd have moved upstate New York about an hour away, or Connecticut, Stanford, whatever, hour away, and just traveled back and forth to the city when I needed to go out there to do interviews and do certain things. I wouldn't have rested out there only because I know that dudes are going to try to test me. And dudes is going to try to get a name for themselves, you know what I'm saying? And dudes ain't going to let me live the life that I want to live. If I want to live a life that's peaceful, stay out, you know what I'm saying? After all them years. You see what I'm saying? So, big up to Blue, and I feel for him, man, the situation, how it went down, that he's back up north and shit. And, a lot of us is hoping he get another chance to get back out. If God forbid one of these dudes, like, I just heard he got something happen in Elmira where he got jumped. And I'm hoping that he don't get in a situation where he bump into one of these young guys going up, up there and try to test him, and or bump into them guys that jumped him somewhere else, and then he end up bodying one of these dudes, you know what I'm saying? And then he never come back home, And we hoping that don't happen, man. But we hoping that if he go up there now, like he is now, he got time to think, reconstruct of if I'm going back out there again, how I'm going to do this, who I'm going to look to try to guide me and stuff. Because, when you come out, listen, I came out and dudes are guiding me into the left. It's like, bro, I'm not going to the left, man. I see niggas in the corner that were there 25 years ago, still there today, doing the same shit, slinging. But you ain't changed your life in 25 fucking years, man. Come on, bro. Like, serious? You still slinging in that same fucking corner? Nah, man, I'm not going to no left. I'm trying to go to the right. Let me call these dudes that I know I did biz with up there, and we stay in contact. We've been in contact, and that I know they out here opening businesses, helping the communities, helping the kids, helping the youth to let them know what prison was, how to avoid prison, how to this, that. Bringing these ALT programs and all this stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Pistol Pete, who's out there, doing these programs with the UC 74 Rikers Island and all that. Tone, King Tone, who's out there doing the youth in Maryland. A lot of these brothers that came home is really giving back to the community after living that fucked up life up in the prison. You get what I'm saying? So I'm looking towards the right, towards them. You know what I'm saying? Towards them of what they doing. That's what I want to do. And that's what I'm doing. I'm helping the youth, helping the brothers that are coming home, trying to get jobs, trying to, sending parole clothes, sending letters up in there for parole, and that's what we all need to do, man. We need to uplift each other. Being that we was in there with each other, we know what it is. We know, the suffering, the pains, all the stuff that we went through up in there. Who wants to be in prison for life? After we give an opportunity to come out, who want to go back, man? Don't nobody want to go back into prison, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, many probably think dumb like that and want to go back in there, because they still straight dumb. You know what I'm saying? But half of these dudes don't want to go to prison, man. I'm going to tell you this, man. I left out of Woodburn. 1998, I'm sorry. 2018, November. When I left up in there, out of there, I stood in contact with most of them brothers up in there. Brothers that I saw in there was doing good shit. Writing things down, trying to do things. Matter of fact, Lucky, that was in there with me, we was in the same dorm. He used to always see me write things in a book. And say, what you up to now, man? And I was up to planning. I was planning ahead. Long-term goals, short-term goals when I get out. And I was putting that in paper. So when I come out, I know what I'm doing. I didn't just wait till I get home to try to make short-term, long-term goals and all that. I wasn't waiting until I get out. Because when you wait to get out to do that, you're making a mistake to fall victim to get back up in there again to other shit. So I already had a plan. I had a notebook to come out with. But anyway, excuse me. Brothers that was in there, I could count right now 40 brothers that I knew. I knew more. I knew the whole spot. Excuse me. But I could count 40 brothers that came out right now and is well established, open up businesses, helping the youth, our CEOs, our presidents of not-for-profits, organizations, our supervisors of the positions and the jobs of where they at, and never look back, man. In fact, half of them don't even want to talk about what they went through up in there. I keep saying, you know, brothers that do that, I don't like when y'all do that, because it only shows that to other people that never been in there, whatever, that what others talk about that happened up in there is not true. You know, we need brothers to speak about, you know, police brutality, how police abuse us up in there, beat us up, throw our property away, don't feed us. You know, we need that. But, you know, I understand, I respect y'all. Y'all don't want to talk about it. But, like I said, I could count 40 brothers. Came out, they shining, they're doing the right thing. I'm in contact with these brothers. You know, we go back and forth on how to establish different things in different states, how to do things, you know what I'm saying? Those are the brothers I want to be around. Lucky, Little, Dro, who else? Pistol Pete, Tone, who else? Man, there's so many, man. I start naming these brothers, man. You know, Stacks. You know, all these brothers are doing the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the right thing, man. And they're helping out other people who are trying to become entrepreneurs on trades that they learn, and they're teaching, you know, the others, man. You know, each one teach one, man. And that's the only way how we gonna keep these youngsters and other brothers from falling victims to going into the prison. And, you know, we need to do that more, man. We need to unite more. We need to make gatherings. You know what I'm saying? Brothers from New York that's been in prison with sisters, come down to Connecticut. Let's do something. I got a hall, 2-floor hall, that, you know, we can use, you know, to do events. We need to do events in New York where Connecticut and other states go down your way, get together, you know, bring success after lockdown. Eric Benson, EB, Anthony Colon from For Real Talk Podcast, who was running Success After Lockdown podcast. Look them up, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to do a Success After Lockdown reunion. We need to get together. We need to not only just have fun, have party in that event, eat, you know what I'm saying, but we need to speak about our success after lockdown, man. You know, what we have done, how we can unite with each others organizations, not-for-profits, you know what I'm saying? And how we can work with each other, man. Fuck all that killing each other, stabbing each other. If we had beef with each other, you know what I'm saying? From before and shit happened. Listen, forget about all that. Fuck all that beef shit, man. Let's get this money. Fuck that beef shit. Let's get this money. Let's open these programs, man. Let's do what we gotta do. Freedom is a must. That's what we doing. Freedom is a must. We're not looking back, man. You know what I'm saying? No locked doors. You know what I mean? So, you know, think about what I said, man. You know, to the brothers out there that there's brothers out there, sisters that can't get connected with other brothers or sisters and doing things when they come out, or find themselves lost or whatever, you know, hit me up. I'll give you therapy all day. I'll help you connect with people from different states if you're trying to look for work. You trying to come down my way, you're looking for work. Housing. I can help you. I'm willing to do that for you, man. I do it now. I've been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? If you in New York, my hands reach that far. You in North Carolina, Arizona, my hands reach that far. Florida, you know, different states. Let me know, inbox me. Send me an email, liveindirectonair@gmail.com, and let me know how I could better assist you and help you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do it. And I'm going to get other brothers to gather around that I need to gather around to help you. You know? So, y'all already know, man. Live and Direct on the Air. Y'all know the brand. Freedom is a must. Please subscribe, comment, like, share, live and direct on the air on YouTube, live and direct on the air on TikTok, live and direct on the air on Instagram. Right now on YouTube, you know, I've been on YouTube since 2019. My subscribers was low because, you know, I wasn't speaking about the inside stories. I started to do that. People told me speak about it. I'm doing it. Thank God, just the other day I reached 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to all my subscribers, all my followers. And to this day, I'm 1,187 subscribers on my YouTube. I'm hoping that I get more subscribers, that y'all get in tune to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to these good channels. Talking real shit, real talk. Don't subscribe to these shits about these dudes that are looking for beef. Talking about beef, creating beef. We're not into that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like E-Beef from Success After Lockdown used to always say, man, when beef come to us, we crush beef. You know what I'm saying? He said that's what they do. Beef come and all that shit, then we crush that. We ain't with that. Alright? So y'all already know. Blessings, success, freedom is a must.